Right now, it's time to come to my first guest. He's the biggest name in French rock music since Maurice Chevalier. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jean-Michel Jarre. Michel. Well, it's great to have you because we don't often have French visitors to the show. But it's right, though, isn't it, that French rock stars, yourself excluded, don't seem to make much of an impact over here in England. Do you know why that should be?
I don't know why, because actually I'm doing pure frog ethnic music. And, it should be, and I can see that it could actually rather bore other kind of animals, I would say.
Well, I don't know, you call us animals, but we have the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, you've got the Singing Nun, and it's...
Yes, the reason why that avoid any kind of lyrics.
Yes. But there is actually a minister for rock music in France now, isn't there?
This is rather, it's kind of a joke, I must say. But it's very serious. And he explained, he fly Los Angeles to explain, probably to the Grateful Dead, how rock music was. Well, from a French point of view.
That wasn't the Senate he was going to, was it? That's the rock group, yes. But do you think he's making some improvements? Could we follow that over here? Because we could have a minister for music. We could have... Margaret Thatcher could be given that job.
Yes, maybe for French folklore, maybe.
Yeah, well, she could sing Je ne regrette rien or something. She says it in English often enough, but... No, but you yourself are very famous for the huge spectacles you... I was saying French spectacle, these great sort of concerts you do with lights and lasers and fireworks and anything to distract from the music, really, but...
then you understand why it works outside France.
No, but they're absolutely monster things. How do you manage to put them on? Is it difficult? You did one in Docklands over here. Was that difficult to arrange?
In the end, not. At the beginning, I got hit by bureaucracy, like anywhere else. That time it was me, but actually, in the end, the concerts went away, and what was really good about it was the loyalty of the British audience, actually. I've been really moved by that.
Well, you get thousands, I don't know, millions of you turning up to your concerts. Is that the idea?
Yeah, that time that was...
It's the idea, but was it particularly...
I mean, you have what? I heard that you have 3 million people per week.
They all gather in one place.
Yeah,
one TV set.
But every 2 years, not every week.
Yes.
So that's...
But you have to get them all in one place.
I have to improve myself, I think.
But was that particularly difficult to arrange in England? Are we amenable to putting on big concerts here?
No, I think it was the rain was quite difficult. So I think that now after Pavarotti we have a legend now on the continent. When we are making an outdoor concert in England, it rains, so we must we must avoid umbrellas, having paper hats, but avoiding umbrellas because it blocks the view.
Yes,
you see what I mean?
Just about. But it's difficult to... It's probably easier in France to stage these big things, because you can always block off a whole area, but just get a few French farmers in, and that's the streets. But I wanted to come to sort of, France and England and the sort of rivalry, because we have this old image of French people, so out of date now, which is all about, eating frogs' legs and snails, because we do all that now over here, but we have to have a modern view.
But you were eating more toads, I heard.
I didn't eat it. It was going to have me, but I think he'd eaten something before he came on. But, it's a more up-to-date image of French, because we're very insular here in this island, reasonably enough. What's going on in France at the moment?
I mean, we are waiting after a kind of unexpected peninsula very soon.
Yes.
With a tunnel.
Yeah. You got your trains already.
Quite a shock, yes.
Yeah. We haven't. We have autumn over here, and the leaves block our. What's your next sort of musical projects? We talk about that. We all remember your sort of, Oxygen and all the
I'm just starting a new piece of music in 1992 and preparing a series of concerts in Europe, celebrating 93.
Yes.
Maybe. And,
so what, all the capitals of Europe, or the big cities of Europe?
Yes, more or less, yes.
Yeah. And what about the thing with Jacques Cousteau? Are you doing something with him? You going underwater music with him?
Yes, I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Also.
But you're doing something with him?
I've just finished a soundtrack from his last movie. And
so was that Oxygen Tank or something like Okay, no, he's very popular over here. I mean, it's you and him, basically. And we've heard of your Prime Minister, Madame Cresson, who is bizarrely called, I mean, it would be Mrs. Watercress in English, wouldn't it?
Yes, exactly, yes, that's right. But we don't have your experience in Lady Prime Minister, so if you have a manual, that could help a lot the French people. Oh, but we don't know how to cope exactly with it.
I don't think a manual is what you want. I think a large book to deal with it. But no, anyway, just to end the interview, I was afraid it has to be, we'd like to sort of do a bit of a sort of spectacle to try and match, you know, some of your concerts. So I wonder if you can you hum Oxygen for us? Oxygen? Or we can actually play it in. I think we've got some music. If I could give you that, could you? Oh, very. Yeah. We'd dim the lights a bit. We could. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jean-Michel Jarre. Hey. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.